Sir John Walsh was typical of the landed gentry in the early 16th century. His manor house was in the area of Little Sodbury, Gloucestershire. One evening, Sir John was entertaining a clergyman whom he invited over for supper. He also invited the tutor of his children, a one William Tyndale. Ordained in 1515, Tyndale took the position because he did not have a university appointment and so needed a patron to financially assist him. Members of the clergy were regular dinner guests at the manor. These clergymen, however, Tyndale found were unlettered in the scriptures. Such was the state of clerical education at the end of medieval England. One such evening, an argument ensued when one particular clergyman said, "It is better to be without God's laws than the Pope's." Tyndale, outraged, made his famous outburst. "I defy the Pope and all his laws. If God spared my life ere these many years, I will cause the boy who drives the plough shall know the scriptures better than you do." I myself am not a learned man. I associate more with the boy who drives the plough than someone like William Tyndale. Nevertheless, it was exactly for someone like me that motivated Tyndale to pursue his lifelong dream to have a translation of the Bible in the language of his own people. The price he'd have to pay was a severe one. He would be forced to flee to the continent and never see the shores of England again. He'd be betrayed, found guilty of heresy, and burned alive at the stake. History almost forgot about William Tyndale, but his legacy has been built on. Since his day, in the English language alone, there are over 100 complete Bible translations. It has been translated by committees, individuals, and many denominations. According to the Live Science website, there are over 2 billion Christians worldwide, with 45,000 denominations. Is there any wonder that individuals who are searching for Christ are at a loss as to which nation to investigate, or which church to attend? The infighting between Catholics and Eastern Orthodox, Anglican and Lutheran, even schisms between Baptists and Anabaptists. This is not to mention the bloodshed in the name of Christ. Each claim to be Christian, each claim that they alone are the true path. And isn't this the problem? Christianity is a house divided. So many of us vehemently defend our branch of Christianity on theocratic grounds developed in the centuries after the Apostles. Many seem to have forgotten one of the most basic commands that Jesus taught. All will know you are my disciples if you have love for one another. I have decided to revisit the Gospels myself, be reminded of what Jesus actually taught, do my best to use a discerning eye, and keep an open mind. I want to find out what Jesus is reported to have said, to whom he spoke these things, and what was the context of their conversation. A major drawback to this endeavour is that I cannot read Greek or Hebrew. I cannot read directly what the authors intended through the lens and filter of a translator. No doubt, in the translating process, words and phrases are used that will reflect the translator's own biblical biases, so several different translations will be required. I'm going to use 3 primary Bible translations: the synopsis of the 4 Gospels of the Revised Standard Version. This is because it puts all 4 Gospels alongside one another, so we can compare how each writer recorded the same event and how they differ. The NIV Archaeological Study Bible, provide context to the life and times of first century Jewish people. The New World Translation is one of the first Bibles which I owned. A fourth resource is Bible Hub, which is free on the internet and has numerous Bible translations. So, if you want to follow along, then please leave your comments down below, like and subscribe. Don't forget to switch on notifications, unless like me, you live in your subscriptions tab. Then the new video will just appear. Until next time.